The starting signal flashing for the first of 3 Group 1s tonight. The Sportsbet Rookie Rebel over the 600 metres. High quality field as you'd expect for an invitation over the 600. Favourite Hector Forley. Hector's going to run the favourite, 390. Last of them in. And the green light, they're set now for the Rookie Rebel. Ready to go. Away and racing, and Hector Forley only fair to go. Fast Minardi went out fast near the inside, and the Tasmanian from the outside's going to cross. Raiders Guide cut loose to lead by 4 lengths. Fast Minardi, Cane Bale shoving his way through, and then Hector Forley, followed then by Father Rick. Well back to Succeed, stomping, and at the end, Fab's Vegetable. Raiders Guide left an almighty leader. Cane Bale's gone a miss, passed by Father Rick, and then running on from the back, Fast Minardi. As they turn, though, it is all the Tasmanian. Raiders Guide 7 in front to Father Rick, and Raiders Guide smashes them to win the Rookie Rebel. Raiders Guide by 8 lengths at the end from Father Rick, Fast Minardi, and then Hector Forley in for 4, followed by Succeed, a break to Stomping, Fab's Vegetable, and last after going a miss, Cane Bale. It is a one-act affair and a Tasmanian interstate domination. Raiders Guide won the Rookie Rebel. So, number 8.
Raiders Guide wins the Group 1 Rookie Rebel. Karen Martin's, a lot of emotions throwing through. Describe it. How do you feel? How good's that?
Oh, he did that tough. Box 8, cracker field, just, you've covered, probably an extra 100 metres and everyone else stuck out there, but what a dog. He's just got such a heart. He'll give his all no matter whether it's first or last. He just gives everything he's got in the tank, so can't be prouder of him. Really. He
does. Let's go for a walk. I don't want to delay you getting back to your boy. What does this mean for everyone involved?
Oh, look, it's a bit undescribable. You spend your whole life getting dogs, and you get good dogs and bad dogs, but he's just a bit special. He really is.
Is there a sense of pride having representing Tasmania tonight and picking up a Victorian Group 1?
Absolutely. He's been there a couple of times now, the Hume Cup and the Nationals, and Nationals was not quite his length and strength, but the Hume Cup, he certainly didn't disgrace himself second there. First here, it just sort of shows that the dog's, just certainly capable of coming over.
He's a star. I think he had a good reputation coming in, but that is absolutely heightened by what he's done tonight. Now, the Country Classic's coming up in New South Wales over the next couple of weeks. Could he head in that direction?
Oh, I think what we'll probably do is get him on the plane tomorrow, put him in the yard, sit down tomorrow night with a milkshake and just think we'll work out his future. But it's certainly definitely in the cards maybe. Yeah, we haven't planned anything.
A milkshake for you or him?
Both. He'll get one tonight and I'll have one tomorrow.
Is it just you here tonight, or have you got a team along?
Just myself, except for the fact that I've got super friends. Brendan Purcell and Emma have let me crash into their house the last 3-4 times I've been here. Wouldn't get better hosts and nicer people to let us just hang out with them. So they're here tonight, and they're obviously in the next race as well. So good luck to them as well. Yeah.
Well, an amazing performance from him, and I'm sure everyone who's connected will be so proud, and particularly the whole Apple Isle in Tasmania will be thrilled a bit. So congratulations, Carol.
He's done him proud. I think so.
That he has. Good job.
Yep, well done. And thank you to everyone in Tassie who, over the last 4 months, has given us a hand with the dog too. Dad was a bit sick for there for quite a while, and every person helps handle him, trial them. You can't do it on your own. So big shout out to the Tassie people, and they know who they are, and really thank them.
What sort of reception you're going to get when you go back down to Tassie and walk into a greyhound track for the first time?
Probably nothing.
Oh, come on.
Maybe a high five from someone. Yeah, I hope so.
No, there'll be plenty more than that. Congratulations and soak it up.
I shouldn't get the high five, the dog should, because I've done nothing. He's done all the work. So,
Well done.
Thank you.
Carol Martin there, boys, and how good's that Raiders Guide? Not only the performance that he's put together, the time that he's set is red hot. I think, as I said before, he had a good reputation coming in. Off the back of it, that's absolutely heightened, and particularly for everyone in Tassie to come over here and have 2 guns in a race like this and take home a Group 1, they'll be absolutely thrilled.
And so they should be, Patch. A fantastic chat there. Well-deserved milkshake for all involved there. But the Apple Isle, geez, they've come to the 4 here running first and third in the interstaters, Heath. Geez, they've taken the spoils here.
Yeah, well, there was only 3 of them, and they've come out with the placing. So all honours to the Raiders. They've done a fantastic job. But Raiders Guide was a terrific performance. We've talked about the 600 metres at the box 8 can be a little bit sticky, but sometimes it can work to your advantage. When the trouble can sometimes happen underneath, they all bump, and he just stuck wide and went straight around him.
Yeah.
And as soon as he went to the lead, gee, he looked never in doubt, didn't he? Kane Bale looked like he was going to run into the race at a really important stage. He looked poised and unfortunately looks to have knocked up, so hopefully all is okay with him for connections. But all honours to Raiders Guide, who went to the front and did it all.
He did finish the race off, though, Kane Bale, so we'll hopefully get the latest update on him as we move through the night. But 8, 4, 1 and 5, 7.5 lengths. If you're winning a Group 1 by that sort of margin, you're a pretty handy dog, and that's exactly what you've got here. He completes a hat-trick of wins tonight and gets the job done stylishly, win 25 at start 51. And, geez, it really kicks off the Group 1 racing tonight in probably not the fashion we thought it would be. Of course, of the two Tassie chasers, we probably didn't think Raiders Guide of the two would be the one saluting.
Oh, look, Fast Minardi was probably the more favoured one from a market and from an analyst perspective, I suppose. But as we touched on before the race, any dog could have won that race.
Yes.
So no surprises in that regard. And, yep, all honours with that trophy going back to the Apple Isle.
And Patch joining us back. I really do hope they get more than just an enthusiastic high five when they get back on track. Surely. That was fantastic, though.
They'll be thrilled to bits. I mean, there's no more passionate and better representative for greyhound racing in Tasmania than Brendan Ryan.
Yeah.
And he'll be thrilled to bits with this. Although he's not connected with this boy, of course, he's got strong ties with his family owning My Magic Man going around the Australian Cup final. So he'll be up and about. But to kickstart the Group 1 theme for the night, to have a Tasmanian greyhound take it out, he'd be thrilled to bits. And, yeah, you'd hope Carroll gets a much better reception than a high five and
high five and a milkshake.
Can of Coke and a Mars bar, something like that.
No, but just like the West Australians, they're very proud Tasmanians, and I think that's fantastic when you see them salute. I'm not just saying that as a sand groper, so I'm just buying into it, but it's great to see Tassie getting on the map and really making a name for themselves, especially in greyhounds with some really nice types as well.
Yeah, indeed, and I think that's so important for people in Tasmania to be proud of what Raiders Guide's been able to achieve. We know the intensity of racing anywhere in the country, particularly in individual states, it gets quite competitive. But when we see some of our own go into state, there is that sense of flying the flag or camaraderie or whatever you wanted to describe it as. But yeah, they should be proud. And there's probably an element here, Dan and Ethan, you could probably speak more to this as well. I mean, when Postman Pat come over here from New Zealand and really hit his straps when he touched down, I think there was a feeling over there that, geez, we can actually have some of these greyhounds that can go over there in what's considered the best jurisdiction in the world and go super well. And I assume that'd be a similar feeling for everyone in Tassie tonight.
Oh, big time. And we were touching on before the race. I'd love to see the pair of them in Fast Minardi and Raiders Guide over here more often. I know that's where they're based and where they're trained and where they're owned, but they really stack up over here. They could take out a lot of races over here, and as we've seen tonight, they've run first and third. So it comes as no surprise, and I think it's very deserving.
No, they've certainly got the formula, the Tassies, and coming to the fore there in the Rookie Rebel final. So the first of the Group 1s done and dusted. We move on now to the Australian Cup Constellation. So all the dogs that did miss out on a spot in the big guns tonight, and geez, it's another open betting race here. 460 Piscopo Bale holds favouritism at this stage from Orley Bale at $4.80, $5 you're shopping at for Mapunga Reward, and $5.50 each of two Isles Entity, and Here Comes Millie. So this race coming up in 15 minutes, boys. We'll analyse it in depth in about 5 minutes and go through runner by runner here to hopefully find the winner who's going to take out the Constellation for the big one. But Group 1 chasing, we're up and racing here at the Meadows tonight. Still 2 more to go. So stay with us here on Sky Racing Active. We'll be back shortly. haven't
No,
crossed.
I have. But it took a long time.
I bet.
It was one of the ones that was, because I normally go race by race. Yep. I came to it and went, nah, I'll do you later. Not on the bar of that.
The last race too.